Happy November 11th, 2019. Today's a very special day, and I'll save you all the details if you want to look up what 1111 actually means. There's a lot of information on Google and YouTube and many other resources. But the story I want to share with you today is that 11 years ago, in 2008, was my first exposure to 1111 and what that meant. So I had been seeing 1111 on the clock twice a day for months. Until finally, I think it was the beginning of Facebook, or maybe it might have been the end of MySpace. But I remember going to a friend of mine's desk, my friend Jenny, and this was in the corporate environment. And she was scrolling, hopefully it was her lunch hour, but she was scrolling through Facebook, I think it was, and there was a meme that said 1111 in really big numbers. And I was like, wait, stop, what is that? And she goes, are you seeing that number? And I go, am I seeing that number? Like twice a day for months, what does it mean? And she told me the same thing that I'm going to tell you. Go to your computer and look it up. So basically it was, I'm going to sum it up for you from my perspective and what it meant for me. At that time I was in kind of a depressive state and I had no idea what that was. But looking back on it, checking in with my mental emotional state, I was definitely in a depressive state. And I was calling out to God for help. I was calling out to many people for help, not physical people. But calling out to God, calling out to Jesus, calling out to the divine. And I kept seeing the number 1111 on the clock, morning and night, morning and night, morning and night. So repetitive that it was burned into my skull. So when I finally saw the 1111 on a friend's computer, she told me to go look it up and see what it means. So essentially what it was that the angels are trying to get a hold of me. They're trying to switch my whole life around. They're telling me that there's a huge gateway open, so pay attention to my thoughts and make sure that my thoughts are as positive as possible, because no matter what my thoughts are, there is an energetic gateway that is taking those thoughts and turning them into form quickly. So whenever you're seeing the 1111 on the clock repeatedly for a consecutive number of days or months or possibly even years, maybe look into that now. Because it's a wake-up call from your angels that it's time to shift your life into a more positive direction. Also has a lot to do with life purpose. So if you're looking to switch your career or looking to do something more meaningful in your life, this is one of the ways that the angels get a hold of you to let you know. Now, what's important about today is that it's November 11th. So there's a really, really big gateway open today. So one thing that you can do today is just put a ton of positive thoughts out there. What is it that you'd like to manifest into your experience? What is it that you're trying to create in the world? What's the mark you're trying to leave in the world or leave behind here? What are you trying to create? So set those positive intentions and create manifestations through those positive intentions today, because today is a very, very powerful day for that. It's also a full moon today. It was about 95% yesterday, but today I believe it's completely full. So the full moon energy brings a lot of cleansing and a lot of healing on very deep levels and also emotional levels. So if you've noticed that you're kind of highly emotional and you're highly emotionally charged about your career or making a switch in your career or living a more positive lifestyle, that today is a very powerful day for you to set those intentions and to manifest a new life for yourself. So a couple days before the full moon and a couple days after the full moon is kind of the window of that full moon energy. And again, 11/11, today's November 11th, so it's a very powerful gateway on this day. And then add the moon to that and all the power that comes from the moon. Beautiful day for manifestations, for clearing energy, for healing on the emotional level. So I just wanted to send this message to you guys today. Hopefully it finds you in a good space. And if not, start looking into angels. I'm going to be creating an ebook pretty soon that'll be available to all of you guys on how to communicate with your angels and how to make this a more regular, kind of less woo-woo part of your life. And the reason for that is because angels and God are the reason that I am where I am today. So I want to be able to share this stuff with you guys. So I'm creating this ebook. So stay tuned. Hopefully that'll be done in the next month. I'm just making sure that it's as complete as possible and answering as many questions as I can and peppering the book with as many stories as I can that are relevant to the teachings. So much love to you guys. Oh, I want to share this with you. So this new tattoo, very nice, right? And you can see the 1111 right there on my arm. So that was my most recent tattoo, was this 1111. And then I just got the angel wings 2 days ago. So they were a very, very big part of my life, and I hope they'll become a big part of your life, because it's going to make your life much, much easier and much, much more magical as well. All right, peace and love, you guys. Subscribe below. If you're watching this video on my website, go to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell if there is a bell. I don't know. I don't really use it that much anymore. Or share this video with somebody that you believe needs a little angelic assistance or a little love or a little positivity. So much love to you guys. Have a beautiful day manifesting your wildest dreams.